Welcome, I'm Kenneth Andre, Tongue Jitsu Master and Mystic Messenger. Here we go again. Everything that I share and say and do is for a reason. If there sounds like a contradiction, there isn't. Investigate further. We're going deeper into the mysteries, into the matrix, and I'm not holding back. I'm going to try and make light of this video as we're going deeper, because when you grasp it, you might wobble a bit. Father is getting me to reveal this now on a deeper level. But you must be strong in the things that you are hearing. It will set you free. As I've mentioned, I look at the world as a screen. Okay, and I mentioned in my previous video, I don't want to rule a kingdom, meaning I turn to the kingdom within. I decrease and the Father increases. We do not act alone. When we play as the first earthly man, Adam, we are the Antichrist, sat at the throne, conforming to the narrative, trying to rule everything in our lives, rule the kingdom, which leads to its collapse. I want freedom. I would like a liberty. By serving spirit, where I'm in harmony, where there is peace. Many years ago, Father revealed something very powerful to always bear in mind, because I was so passionate about the things that I was learning. I wanted to be like a mystic teacher or guru and share the knowledge with people. And then I received this presentation of this guru and it shocked me. This guru had a large audience. People were just flocking to him. And I thought, wow, I'd love to do that. That's awesome. And Father's like, no, you wouldn't. This guru was miserable. And the guru made this point, and it always stuck to mind. He said, don't be like me. Be free. I am chained down by these people. They keep flocking to me. I have this sense of responsibility of having to always be present to help these souls. And I'm miserable. I'm waiting for my transformation, my change to come, that I'm freed from this. I'm like, what? He had to do these talks every other day, all week, talking to these flocks of people coming in to see him. And I realized he didn't get to live. He was constantly talking to an audience, tried to help people out of their poisoned minds. And I was like, oh my goodness me, I get it. And so I would like to be in a state where I'm invited to big venues, that I would make the choice coming from my joy, where I would say, yes, I would love to come and give a talk, share my knowledge, the things that I've received from Spirit, but it will be done where I'm free to do so through joy, not being forced by money or a peer pressure from any agencies or people to attend a particular place and constantly having to share this knowledge where it tarnishes me. I hope that makes sense. And so I don't want to be a governing, ruling body over a particular, what's the word? Self-help group, guru, new age belief system. I don't want to be part of any of that. I don't go by any belief system of this world. I'm being myself, and I'm in this position where I can share with you that which I receive from Spirit. And I come on here and I share this knowledge because Father's given me the time to do this. But he also gives me time to rest, in which I use constructively. As you can see from the video, sometimes I get tired because I'm very passionate about this knowledge, yet Father will not give me something that's too much. And so I appreciate Father for doing this for me. Otherwise, I could get bogged down because studying day and night since the year 2011, having the books open to me from the Emerald Tablets, Enoch, the Bible, the Apocrypha, Sanskrit, learning symbology, interpreting the esoteric, going deeper into this, there is so much I could talk about and share with you. As you could probably imagine, with all the videos I've done, we're still getting started. You just won't believe it. This should become apparent with you now I'm going deeper into the Bible. So be present and pay attention. You have Father to thank for this, because when I woke up 2011 and started going through this process, I was groomed and cornered under the chains of the Holy Spirit, where I couldn't do any more earthly things. I was literally told to put my head in the books, studying day and night. I am very humble and grateful, and I'm here to glorify our Father's name. This is for us all. And I can be just as shocked as you with the great revelations that I receive. Even though I've been doing this a long time and I've come to this state of maturity, not much shocks me when it comes to this material anymore. But I love sharing these wonderful precepts that Father wants me to talk about, that I know is going to surprise you. So let's look at the matrix. Revelation 9:7-10. The locusts looked like horses prepared for battle. That's the sea, the people, the unconscious collective. On their heads they wore something like crowns of gold, and their faces represented, or get your words out, resembled human faces. This is no disrespect. You're in a host body system, like the NPCs have the angel over the pit over them, the frequency with the lawless ones. These are the unconscious collective, the host body system. It's the people where they seem as though they got everything, but they are like lotus, okay, devouring the crops. We're told in the Bible, no one really cares. The things that the unconscious collective does, playing as the first archetype as the earthly man Adam, the beast, it's vile in nature. No disrespect, because I've played these parts. It's with maturity. I've got no but respect. Their hair were like woman's hair. Their hair was like woman's hair. Woman in the Bible also means trouble. Hair is strength. Okay, so again, with the masses, you find nothing but trouble in this world, as told us in the Bible. And so when you're talking to individuals, you'll see that they're always scorning and hating and judging, the criticism and their rights, their pride, etc. It's literally like robots keeping robots in check. They're slaying everything that's good and praiseworthy. Okay, there's nothing really inspiring the soul to ascend. And their teeth were like lion's teeth. Remember, the devil goes around like a roaring lion, devouring souls. This is the people. Okay, Solvent Green, it's the people. Leave the people alone, because this is going to change. Sounds weird. Because their teeth, again, it's the fruits that come off the tongue. It either breeds curses or life. Be careful what is in your heart and on your tongue. It's not what comes off your tongue that's going to defy you. It's what goes in. You find that which you accept as true of yourself, you start speaking from yourself. One can only give what one is. Hence, say no to the vials, the negative. I tend to be quiet when someone is hating and talking about someone behind someone's back. I agree that's what they believe, but I'm not a part of this conversation, and I'm not going to say anything hateful towards anyone or anything. And so I apply my mind constructively and I overlook it. When I go away, I forgive them 70 times 7, and I will rework them in my mind's eye. Next time I see them, their tongue is tied, or they will talk of something that they do like that's not so poisonous, because they will come into my field where our subconscious will lock in. Because my declarations and my prayer, there is changes. They may go away and think, that was strange. Okay. They have breastplates like breastplates of iron. I can't convince anyone of anything. You're not going to convince the people, all right? And the sound of their wings were like the thundering of many horses and chariots rushing to battle. They're in the arena. Okay, the rat race. They've all got no time. Okay, no one's got any time to do anything. They've got to go to work. They've got to vote. They've got to go home and make sure they watch their TV programs. They've got to go on their social media. They've got to keep up with the narrative. Okay, because they're all conforming to it. They're all part of the spiritual battle that's going on, conforming to the dark forces they're unaware of. Okay, and hence they talk as one as the earth. It's just crazy. They had, which, let me say this as well, you noticed there's a big portion of the unconscious collective that talk about ill health. Okay, medical problems, psychological problems. Okay, they talk about all the diseases and how they're feeling. And where's this passage? Let the weak man say, I'm strong, I am fit, I am full of zest for life. You don't see that with the collective. It's all about horrible things you see on the screen to do with C word, etc. I won't even say some of these words. They're engrossed by it. Oh, did you hear about Jane up the road? She's been diagnosed with this, and they just love it. And they're devouring each other because it's a vampiric, cannibalistic system. Okay. They had tails like stingers, like scorpions, and in their tails they had power to torment people for 5 months. This is the season Saturn had but little time. It's the people, it's the age. Okay, and they are very, should we say, hardened. Okay, very quick to judge and criticize and make assumptions. And if you don't go by their narrative or beliefs or say anything that's pleasing to them, they could be very harsh against you. They will judge you. They're going to judge you as soon as they see you. Okay, even if your name is brought up, they will have a particular image and idea of you. And a lot of the people don't like to interact with other people that's not in their like nature. Like attracts like is known to like alone. When you have the veils lifted and you see it, you're like, freaking hell, I'm in hell. Yes, you are. I have given a video where I've shared so many verses where the Bible literally tells you where you are, in Sheol, in the duat, the word of Caesar, hell. But this is the age we wake up in, the final destination, where we get this language of deliverance. We're about to be taken up to the highest spheres, into that high octave, waiting and watching for this sudden transformation, because it's the matrix. Those that open the matrix belong to the Lord. And at the end, we receive disclosure, preparation, and how it was all being played. Okay, so we can leave it behind. Isaiah 13:15-18, whoever is captured will be thrust through. All who are caught will fall by the sword. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Meaning, if you are caught listening to people's beliefs, their desires, their assumptions, how you are to perform, carrying along with the narrative, if you start going along with it, you're going to fall by that sword. Don't do it. Okay, their infants will be dashed to pieces before their eyes because they want their kids to get educated, to be part of the system, to go along with the dark world, a world of trouble, of weeping and gnashing of teeth. Their houses will be looted. These are the houses, and their wives violated because man looks upon another's wife wrongly, etc. Okay, again, it's all about the psychological makeup, what you're doing with your train of thought, etc. See, I will stir up against them the Meds. Let me get this word right. Medes, right? Which is media. That's what it means, right? This is in your Bible. So I will stir up against them the media. This is what we see, okay? It's the screen, it's the matrix, who do not care for silver and have no delight in gold. They just want to spill out the vials. If you pay attention and you're present, people love the drama. Get away from it. Their bowls will strike down the very young men. They will have no mercy on infants, nor will they look with compassion on children. No, they all conform to the narrative. I go around the block, as I mentioned, and I see, and I've got nothing but love and compassion towards everyone. But I see this individual saying, oh, you know what the government's going to do? Or, you know what they're saying on YouTube? There's going to be a zombie apocalypse. I'm like, oh, really? Or they're going to push the button and we're going to get nuked. Or there's a comet that's about to hit us and we're going to go back to the Stone Age. I'm like, oh, really? There is so much that people talk about. You go into a shop and they've just been reading the newspapers and the things that they're talking about, I'm like, oh my goodness. And they believe it. They believe the live action role play, the LARP. I don't get this so much anymore because of the works I've done in me. But this was the old age, okay? The old age we've left. Of course, if you are still in a particular state, that presentation from the Matrix is going to be present with you. Say no, leave it alone. Jeremiah 19:9, I will make them eat the flesh of their sons and daughters, and they will eat one another's flesh because their enemies will press the siege so hard against them to destroy them. What does this mean? We don't actually see this. Someone eating someone else's flesh. Again, learning symbology. It's everyone conforming to the narrative. Those who come together, the words, the thought, words and deeds, the things they're saying in accordance with the elemental way of thinking, with the old covenant, the beast system, you are devouring each other, making it real, making it manifest, becoming flesh, and it's corrupted. It's poisoned and rotted. Hence you are in Sheol, drunken by dead spirits, because we are in hell. And so this is what we see. Nothing to be concerned about or worried. You are receiving this disclosure because you are about to go forward where this is all changing. I've got nothing but love and compassion towards everyone. I know as we go forward, we're going to abide in a new age where all things are made new and the presentation of the sea is now gone. The evils will vanish. You go looking for your enemy, you will not see them, as told us in the Bible. It sounds strange. It's almost unbelievable. But the more that you grow and the more that you've experienced these strange anomalies with your life and have these mystical experiences, with your wisdom, you'll see it's all true. And you're acceptable to the wonderful realms and worlds where righteousness dwells. No more of this sea. And so as you go forward, you will see these metaphysical, supernatural transformations with your life. That's your future. Psalms 137:9. Happy is the one who seizes your infants and dashes them against the rocks. What does this mean? It sounds harsh. You want to make sure that you are standing guard at the gate, that you say no to other people's narratives, beliefs and desires that they would impose upon you. Okay, These suggestions, especially auto-suggestion, people do it unconsciously aware of this other entity in control within them, the program. They give this suggestion, you say no, be present, and you dash that infant against the stone, that thought, that idea. Nothing negative, you say no to it. Don't let it come into maturity. Do not let it be clothed with flesh. The more that we go on, the more that things will jump out at you. Right, I have to do the next verse in another video. I'm running out of time. I'm Kenneth Andre, Tenjutsu Master and Mystic Messenger. Love you guys. Go over the videos. Go prove me wrong. Go into prayer and seek wisdom. Have a great day. Love you.